Okay, in the top we have Slenderlike playing as the Franks. Wait a minute, Yeti and Slenderlike. If you're watching or listening, please stop. Anyway, in the top we have Slenderlike as the Franks and the teal, and his opponent today is ImprovingYeti in the orange, playing as the Magyars. And just looking at their maps, this map has large wood patches a long way from the TC and stupid little patches of the trees near the town centre. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if people lumber camp over here or lumber camp these bits of wood, or if they lumber camp these ones. Slenderlake's map doesn't look too great with front stone and 2 front golds. Does have 1 back stone though. Maybe we might see a wall off here so that people can't get through there. Maybe one there as well. I don't know. I'm not sure what Slenderlike plays like. He's got some nice berries pretty close to his town centre. Back bore. 1 front bore though, but I doubt Yeti is going to steal that bore. I've never seen him steal a bore before. And Yeti's map, 3 front stones, 2 front gold mines. Well, a front gold mine and 2 side gold mines. Does he have more resources? I am commentating because no one was joining the lobby, so we're having a 1v1. I'm commemorating actually. Thanks to LO223 suggested I commemorate a match. And looks like, I don't know, Slenderlike swearing in the chat, and I'm not sure why. Probably because of the wood. He probably doesn't like the wood. Let's see. GG, what? There's no point giving up yet. Okay, so Yeti has gone and put his lumber camp all the way out here on the front. And Slenderlike has put his lumber camp on one of these little patches. My voice sounds like white chocolate. Do you like white chocolate? Because if you don't, I take offense at that. Yeti just going to lure his first boar. Slenderlike has already lured at least 1. Yep, just 1 of them. Let's see what each player scouted. Okay, so Slenderlike has not found Yeti. And Yeti hasn't found Slenderlike. I'm just going to call him Slender. Slender and Yeti. I'm the Milky Bar Kid. What Milky Bar Kid? I don't know what you're on about. No, I don't. Slenderlike with 6 villages on berries. It's quite a few. And he's lured his second boar already. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's 2 in the afternoon. It's late. Ad from the early 2000s. Okay. Has Yeti found his second boar, I wonder? Yes, he has. Of course he has. It's right next to his lumber camp. Yeti building a barracks in the Dark Age. Wonder if he's planning to try and drush. Although it's a bit late for that. Good idea, Joe Bucket. Yeah, it's just a milk chocolate bar. Slender going to take some deer. Yeti not taking his deer, although they both have nice back deer patches. Oh, will Slender lose his scout? Yes, no, yes, no, no. That is lucky. That is really lucky. I lost my scout twice today from going near town centres, and Slender puts his scout right under the town centre and he doesn't lose it. I'm jealous. Okay, so Improving Yeti on his way up to the Feudal Age now, and Slender is still Dark Age. Looks like he doesn't have enough food, actually. Why would he not have enough food? Interesting. I'm not sure why he does not have enough food. Did he miss out on 2 of his sheep or something? Oh, there we go. He missed out on 2 of his sheep, but he's just clicked up now. So he's going to be a little bit behind Improving Yeti. Actually, quite a bit behind. Don't know if it'll make that much difference. I guess we'll find out. Both players with a lot of villages on berries. They really like those berries. They taste good. Yeti is in the Feudal Age now. So let's see what he does. He is going to build a palisade wall. Oh no, a stable. I was watching this villager expecting him to be building something. Pyro, please watch. You want me to watch that link? I will watch the link. Just not right now, because I'm commentating. Is he going to lose the scout this time? No, he's not. I really want that scout to die, because it went under a town centre, and I'm jealous that it lived. And Slender and Feudal Age. And we've got a stables, but we're not seeing any scouts coming out. Although he has plenty of food to do so. Maybe he's planning, maybe he's changed his mind and is going for a fast castle. Oh no, there we go. Scouts coming out. What happened to Yeti's scout though? Did he lose it to the town centre of Slender when I wasn't looking? I think he must have. Smart wall off here from Yeti. Oh no, there it is. I found a scout. Forget what I just said. Oh no, that's... Oh, I don't know. I think that is a scout. And he's just found one of Slender's sheep that Slender didn't find. And he's gonna send it straight towards Slender. Okay, so we're gonna see a Magyar scout rush. He should be sending them in already. And we're gonna see Frankish archers. I don't think that's normal, but sure, why not? I was more expecting to see scouts from the Frank player. Because then they can easily switch into knights in the castle age. But maybe he's planning to get to castle faster. Why are you going that way around when you can just go in that way? You even know that you can go in that way. Oh well. got 4 archers out for Slender already. Oh, please kill it. Just, please kill that scout. I feel like messaging him on Steam and saying, please kill that scout. Because it's right next to the town center. Oh, there we go. Here we go. It's a dead scout. That makes me happy that it finally dies. Nothing against your scout, Slender, but it went under the town center and didn't die, and I'm jealous. So I wanted it to die. This could be a lot of damage right here. Yeah, a lot of villagers being pulled off the line, so that's some good damage, even if he doesn't kill the villagers. But I think I heard a villager die there. Yeah, I did. Several villagers dying, but now the spares are in, and 1 scout going down to the archers. But several villagers did. I think 2 or 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure. Not exactly sure. Where am I looking? Bloodline's coming in for ImprovingYeti. We don't have any blacksmith for Slender, though he can afford one. Why are these coming back home? I don't think there's any reason for them to come back. This map has the most retarded wood. This map is called Desert Fox. It's a very good scout rushing map. Because the wood is so far from the town center. Look, that's a whole screen away. And this side, same. Same on that side. So all of the decent wood is about a screen away from your town center. So, ooh. Oh, it's a shame none of the villagers there were injured already. Because then you could have snuck in, killed one and left, but as it is, he forced some idle time, so not too bad. Although probably not ideal taking the damage on the scouts, but didn't take too much. It's going to come back in with the scouts on this gold mine, but gets scared away by 1 spearman. Spearman gets a free shot in on that scout. There we go. Yeti just finding that sheep there and sending it home. Archers coming in from Slenderlike for a counterattack. Do you play the drums? Yes, I do play the drums. I haven't been playing too much recently. I've been playing Age of Empires. But I do play the drums. If these scouts came in, they could probably clean up these archers. But Yeti being forced to relocate his lumber camp, or at least move the villagers from one to the other. I'm wondering when Slender's gonna take this wood here. Judging by the way his buildings have been built, I imagine he'll take these. Oh, that's awesome. How long have you played drums for? His archers hanging around looking menacing. 2 more stables going up for Yeti as he's on the way to the castle age. Slender still feudal and housed, not looking like he's anywhere near the castle age. Although, judging by the amount of farms, it looks like he wants to go up soon. Slenderlike on 65 population and Yeti only on 42. So that's a bit of an advantage for Slenderlike. He must have been keeping up his keeping his town center from idling a whole lot better. Although a lot of it is in military as well. He's got a lot more military out. And that'll be why he can't afford to go castle. That's a good question. How long have I played drums for? Probably almost 3 years myself. I played a little bit when I was in intermediate, and then I played for about 4 months, and then I stopped playing, and then I picked it up again 7 years after that. A lot of villagers dying here for improving Yeti, which puts his population below 40. Oh, that's not good. Villager down for Slenderlike. Scout down as well. 2 scouts down. Oh my gosh, Yeti, get them out of there. Yeti losing almost all of his scouts. Why? Why what? Yeti still can't take this wood or gold, but he's got this gold pile. He's made a bunch of stables, but hasn't got many villages on gold, so he can't make knights. Don't look at that. I'm looking at that. This stable might go down eventually, one day. Misclick. I'd like to see Slenderlike laying these down. There we go. He took that wood like I said he would. Improving Yeti's still not above 40 population. Oh, because he lost all of the scouts. Which was a shame. It was his only military. 3 town centers for Yeti. Drums are much fun. Slender's still feudal, although halfway up to castle, and definitely looking in a better position at the moment. Do you play drums too, Gudge? Archer's coming back in to harass some villagers. Might even get a kill here. Oh no, he garrisons. Just wondering when this sheep's gonna die. Oh, this knight's gonna clean up these archers. Finally. I'd like to see a little wall here. Just to stop people walking through there. Like that. Yeah, he does know there's a gap there. This one knight should be able to clean up these archers. But it's not going to. It's gonna wait for the other 4. This wolf trying to get the archers, but it's trapped in the forest. One moment, guys. Town center's going up, or 1 town center going up for Slender. And Yeti is closing the gap in population. And he's only got 8 military, so I'm gonna assume he has more economy. Guitar and keyboard are also good. 21, 13. Who wants to do the maths here? 23 plus 13 plus 13 plus 2 plus 1. I can't be bothered. Okay, so I think Slender has a larger eco. You can play 4 different beats. That's not bad. I bet one of them is the guitarist beat. Well, a lot of crossbows dying here, but at the same time a lot of knights dying. I'm upset I missed that, I was having a drink. Still only 2 town centers for Slender. Whereas we have 3 from Yeti. Is he keeping up the villager production? No. No, he's not. Which is not good. You have 3 town centers in a 300 pop game, 73 population. You want to be keeping that vill production up. There we go. Getting onto it now. And yeah, both of Slender's town centers making stuff. Thank you, Gudge. These crossbowmen coming back in to attack that stable again. Well, oh, excuse me. I just got a bit of my sandwich down my windpipe. That wasn't fun. We're seeing cavalry archers here for Yeti. But what I tried to say before was there's a hole here. And I assume Yeti knows about it since his own units are going through it. Yeti getting some villager kills. Two to be precise. But these cav archers look like they're going to be fended off by the crossbows and spears. Oh, these knights missing these crossbows. These cav archers actually might win the fight against all these. Knights coming in for Improving Yeti. And Improving Yeti has closed the gap in the populations. However, Slenderlike is on the way to Imperial. And Improving Yeti, he just needs a bit more gold and then he could go, but if he can deal some good damage now, then Slenderlike's not going to be in a very good position when he gets to Imperial. But no, not enough damage done yet. I imagine Slender's gonna put down a castle sometime soon, because he has more than enough stone needed. Yeti losing some knights unnecessarily, running them straight past the crossbows. Something getting deleted there for a castle. Oh, like I said, I told you he was gonna build a castle. I would have preferred it here. Right in the middle of the eco. But that's fine. It protects the stone. Here might have even been better, protecting the gold. Or here, protecting the gold and gold. Cav archers forcing idle time, but one of them going down. Got a few villager kills. And Yeti has taken the population lead. More knights coming in. Might even be able to prevent this castle going up. Go in that way and kill the bills. And Imperial Age for Slenderlike. But Yeti is on his way to Imperial as well. Needs to refresh that lumber camp. And yep, this castle being denied for the time being. Do we have Arbalest coming in? No. No, we don't. That's plenty of crossbowmen to justify doing Arbalest. These cav archers still hanging around. And the longer Slenderlike leaves it without doing any damage, the worse it'll be for him, I think. Because... oh no. Populations are about the same again. But he's giving away his technology advantage by, one, not upgrading them. Oops. And by not upgrading the crossbowmen. And two, not doing anything. Well, he's got the option to have the tech advantage. But here we have a forward coming up for Yeti. Looks like he wants to start adding a lot of pressure and closing out the game. Lots of archery ranges going up. What's he making from them? Skirmishes. I guess that makes sense. Not the best offensive unit, but sure, whatever. And a castle drop going down, but he might want a better location. Here might be a whole lot better. But that would deny stone and gold. However, these villagers are all getting killed. Yeti just realizing that that's not a very good spot to put his castle, and going to make a mining camp instead. All this pressure that Yeti's putting on here, even if it's not getting much done, it is preventing any damage being done to his own economy. And that is good. Knights coming out for... Frankish knights coming out for Slender. That's what we want to see. We want to see them knights. Best paladins in the game. So yeah, that could be a bit of an advantage for Slenderlike. Just the fact that he can get the best paladins in the game. Oh, we already have one castle up, making Magyar Huzzah for Yeti. And it looks like Yeti's gonna be losing this fight here, having to pull these villagers away from this mining camp on the front and building houses. This is a bit of a waste of wood, since he shoved down a bunch of archery ranges and, oh no, he's starting to make skirms now, as I'm saying that he never made any. I just want to check. Franks, don't get Arbalest. That's why he's not upgrading them. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense now. Although they're still coming in handy. Both players in Imperial Age fighting with Castle Age units. It's brilliant. Please tell me we have light cavalry? There we go, Cavalier, that's what I wanted to see. And suddenly Yeti not looking like he's in a good spot. Failed at a castle drop. Oh, he lost that castle too. Unless he just built it there instead, I'm not sure. Going out for the stone might fire on the left. Does Slender even know that that stone is there? No, he does not. Yet he has done a much better job exploring the map. However, he is going to lose this forward. Although he's got Cavalier in, Slender, not yet with Cavalier. Actually, he might win this fight. Yep, Slender retreating on out of it, although now he's got Cavalier. He might be able to take it. But, no, there is more military for Yeti here, but if he takes it under this castle, he should win. And Yeti realizing that and getting on out of there. Some skirms attacking the villagers here. And these villagers deciding they have enough for a castle drop again. And hopefully we'll see one go down right here. And is Yeti making any trips? No. Slender is not either. But where is this castle gonna go? There we go, right where I told. Are you listening, Yeti? You better not be watching, because that's exactly where I said I wanted the castle. And yeah, Yeti's looking pretty strong right here. With a larger army. And on the offensive, hasn't had any damage done to his economy for a long time. And he is almost 40, well, he's about 30 population higher actually. Not 40. Almost 40 population higher though. And that castle going up, that's going to apply a lot of pressure. This town center and these 3 stables, both of the archery ranges. What upgrades do we have? Fully upgraded Cavalier for Yeti, and all of the defense upgrades, but only forging for Slenderlike's Cavalier. Do we see Paladin anywhere? No. What about Slenderlike? Still making light cavalry. He's struggling to get gold. All of his gold is on the front, and it has been castled, so that makes sense that he's struggling to get gold. Even his gold is even being mined. See, I really would have liked to see him build this castle more in this area to protect his gold, since it is forward. Treb's out for both players, but I'm not sure what Slender's gonna do here with no gold. He needs to have got some raiding done. Like, Yeti's base is wide open. He could have got a lot of raiding done. Got defensive castle going up in the economy. It is doing something. It's killed 1 cavalier. Might even kill another one. But I'm pretty sure this castle will stay up for Yeti, and these trebs will die. Although I'm saying that, these trebs are missing the shots on these ones. Yeti building a second castle at the same time as this other one's getting destroyed. And these trebs are targeting the house. That's not good. Well, now it's targeting the castle. That's good. Sorry, just alt-tab for a moment. Treb out on that castle now. Yeah, Yeti looking in a much better position. Mostly just because he has the gold. I mean, we're seeing a light cavalry from the Frankish player. He can get Hussar, but he can't afford to upgrade to it. Castle staying up for improving Yeti. And so far both castles staying up for Slenderlike. And these castles are going to go down though. Well, this one at least, because it's the one getting shot at. And there we go, we have the GG from Slender. And that was actually a pretty good game. It was very even. From what I saw. If Slender had managed to secure his gold a lot better, then he may have been able to turn things around, but as it was, with no gold, he couldn't do anything. Yeti was even moving out to take this gold. He must have forgotten he had that. But he even had this gold, so... Yeti had all the gold. Slender had none. And sometimes that's all it takes. Actually, a lot of the time, that's all it takes. Anyway, GG.